So, if something seems off today, this is not one of the announcements, but it's now officially. Okay, see if you guys can tell anything different about me. See if you can get it correct. What is different about me? Here, let me actually zoom in so you can see. You notice it? Can anybody see it? You got a facelift, no longer a virgin, you're not bald, more bald, you lost I didn't lose a tooth. What are you talking about? Less hair, it's even more hair than 3 days ago. No, nobody has gotten it. Not a single person has gotten it. The answer is obviously that I'm not on keto anymore. I quit keto. And by quit keto, I mean I'm gonna try having one non-keto meal a day and see how I feel. And today I feel fine. So you're dead. Okay. No, I want to just see if I feel better. Like, I don't think I need to be on keto anymore. At least I'm going to try it with not being on keto. So anyway, if I'm just like a husk of a man today.
Dougie Woggy, no keto means no virgin olive oil. No virgin olive oil means losing virginity.
Yeah, I probably will stop chugging olive oil because it's not really a good thing to do if you're not on keto. Smode is what I'm going to call it.
Keto? You are my favorite keto streamer. Please fix this immediately.
Let me give actual context here for people who are curious.
Good options.
I started keto 2 years ago. It made me feel a lot better and helped with my sleep and particularly with like my brain fog and mental energy levels, which I've always really struggled with. Keto is a diet. I started it 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, just to see what happened, and it helped a lot with my mental energy and not really sleep, but just I felt clear. So it's helped me a lot the last 2 years, just function more and function more consistently. It's really helped me. I mean, I've talked about this on my second channel, and so the first 6 months or 9 months, I was extremely strict and I never cheated on it. And then the past year 15 months or so, I've started to have cheat meals like once a week. And it slowly has gotten to the point where, like, cheating doesn't seem to do anything anymore. Like, I now feel good even while cheating. So it is possible keto was really helpful for my body for a while, and being really strict with it for a while was really helpful. And now I can wean off of it and still have the benefits. Like, it just, because it helps people with, like, the immune system stuff, allergies, like, all sorts of things. Or what'll happen is I'll stay off it for a couple days, and then I'll feel worse and I'll go back on it. This isn't some huge announcement. I just thought it'd be funny to say, do I look different today because I'm off keto? This is not like a huge deal. Probably in a week I'll be like, oh, I feel worse, I'm going back on the diet. This is not a big thing. I just thought it was funny to mention. It's in practice, it's meant I've been eating Chipotle every day. You've changed. It really does not feel like a huge deal in any way, shape, or form, and that was the joke, that this doesn't matter at all. No, I'm gonna keep eating Factor. That's the thing. I'm gonna stay low carb. I'm just not gonna do keto, because keto's like you have to have 25 grams of carbs or less a day. That is like extremely strict. This is insane, not my Doug. Really doesn't feel like a big deal, like in any way. The fact that I am eating a Chipotle burrito in the evening, it doesn't feel like a huge change to literally anything. Okay, the next update. This one is actually kind of sad, and I am sorry that I have to say this. We cannot joke about Parkzer being a cop or a lawyer anymore. This is an actual serious thing. It is starting to affect his personal life. Some people have taken it too far in ways that I will not give specifics of, but it is no longer a funny joke because people have made it affect his actual real life. Which is very sad, because it's like the funniest thing ever to repeatedly call him a cop or a lawyer, and then he has to say, no, I'm not a cop or a lawyer. But, okay, this is actually too sad with the music I'm playing. I'm just gonna play normal music. So, we gotta stop that. That's no longer an okay joke, unfortunately. To be clear, it is illegal to say that you are a police officer. So as funny as it is that we constantly say this, a lot of people seem to actually think he's a cop because of how much we've said it, and that is illegal. You can't pretend to be a police officer in America. That's not okay. And we have forced that reality despite him constantly saying he's not a cop. And so it's the DougDoug community influence has like, you know how, like, the victors' history is written by the victors? We've become too victorious in our joking of Parkzer and have rewritten history to make some people think he's actually a cop. Same with a lawyer. It is not legal to pretend to be a lawyer. So, with both of these things, we cannot pretend that anymore. The good news, though, it's not all bad. We can still say that he's things that he's not, as long as it's not illegal to be that thing and to not be that thing and say you're that thing. He is a professional chef. He is a porn star. He was in a porn movie that we haven't figured out. No, not a doctor. It's illegal to say that you're a doctor when you're not. We can't do that. Unless he gets like a PhD or something. But we can't say he's our dad. He's a janitor, he's a farmer, he's a hitman, postal worker, sure. Nurse, I don't actually know if it's illegal to call him a nurse. That is funny though, so sure, we'll run it. Professional Tetris player, sure. He's dead, yep, that's fine, that's not illegal. Actually, is it illegal to say you're dead? Like, to just say a guy is dead repeatedly? Well, okay, so he's like a dead porn star, president. We can, even as long as it's worded correctly, ask Parkzer for legal advice, but we can't use the joke of he is a lawyer anymore. What if his name is a cop? Well, it's not. This is gonna be so hard. He is a professional gamer. Anyways, so this is a real serious thing that we need to do from now on. Can we say legal advisor? Technically, he is my legal advisor. That I'm pretty sure is allowed if we specifically say that, but you can't say lawyer or attorney because legal advisor is what he's listed on my trademark application. So he is actually legally my legal advisor, legally, but we can't, that's not the same as lawyer or attorney. So we have to be very careful and then be really like aggressive and correct people and be like, no, he's not an attorney. He's just a legal advisor. I'm pretty sure that's okay. We found a loophole. Right. Yeah, law enthusiast. Let's just steer clear of cop and police entirely. Yeah, but even the thing, he worked in law enforcement. Clearly somebody's going to think, oh, he is a cop then, which is, again, you cannot do. He has a bunch of PD badges. Yeah, because he like, has been involved with police work, but that is different from being a sworn police officer, right? Those are not the same. I think this is sad in some ways, but it's an upgrade in others. Now we get to focus on new horizons. And just to be clear, I didn't realize this. He told one of you guys on his stream. He is literally a porn star. He was in a porn film. It sounds like he was just in the background or something, and he wouldn't tell me what it was. This happened. We talked about this on the Rosa stream. Apparently, he was in the background of a porn shoot. And I'm not clear how that happened. I've never heard about this before. This is one of those Parkzer facts where you just learn something about him and you're like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? And that happens every conversation I have with him. There's always some random new thing. So that's one of them. So porn star can be our new anchor, okay? And then we can branch off of that. That's our trunk of our Parkzer tree. And we'll make branches off of the porn star trunk. How does he know about it? I don't know. I don't know anything about this porn thing other than one of you guys mentioned to me that he was an extra in a porn film. That's the only information that I have. I don't know anything else about it. He played a lawyer in a porn shoot. No, we can't even say that he played a lawyer in anything. That's pushing it too far. From now on, the criteria for us joking about this has to be, would an uninformed person who doesn't know the context of what we're talking about actually think he is that thing? So we can't say he played a lawyer because then somebody will go, oh, he is a lawyer, right? We need to steer away from cop and lawyer just entirely. I'm pretty sure he's explicitly stated that he wasn't in a film, but rather just did paperwork. I think no, because he said in the Rosa stream, we wouldn't even be able to identify him in the background. So that implies that he physically was in the shot of a porn film. So Parkzer was just working and a bunch of people started banging in the corner. Yeah, I don't know the context of how he was in a porn. How do you casually end up in the background of a porn film? I don't know, and I kind of don't want to know. Okay, even if one of you guys learns,
olive oil, can we have it in the basement?
I'll pour it down the cracks. It'll seep down into there like sap from a tree. Even if you guys find out what the context was for Parkzer being in a porn film, I don't want to know it, okay? What I'm imagining in terms of how Parkzer ended up in a porn film, I think is funnier than any actual truth, right? So I think we should make an effort not to ever learn, and we just wildly speculate at him whenever we talk to him, and then we'll just have our own version of what this porn story is, and I think that's better. Just like how we took it way too far and got him in actual trouble because of the cop lawyer thing. We could theoretically transform reality into he's like a full-on porn star.